In this video, we want to take a look at what's happening with the euro against the dollar today. Let's start off with our proprietary euro indicator. This is our daily euro activity indicator chart. We can see the euro is above the blue line. That represents some good buying activity in the euro today. In contrast here, the dollar is below water, below this horizontal blue zero line, neutral line. That represents US dollar selling. Moving over to our euro dollar charts, we see this huge move higher in the euro. It got up to its highest level since late September, third week of September or so. When we look to see what happened fundamentally in the market today, we had some German September CPI data that came in right on the screws at plus 0.8%, no big surprise there. We also had some comments earlier from Draghi, and he will be speaking again later today. In the U.S., we had some September retail sales data. They came in weaker than expected at minus 0.2%. We also had a lighter than expected Empire Fed Index. That was a big miss to the downside. And September PPI, producer price inflation data, was also weaker than expected. I want to take a look at something interesting though here with the daily chart. We have this line drawn at 126.25. This is from a previous euro video that we produced, and we left the line on there. It was a downside target. What we want to do is we want to look at a relative range. We want to look at the range from roughly early July through the range in early August. Once we do that, we can see that when we extend these retracement lines lower, we end up right around this 126.25 area that we spotlighted in that video. Notably, the 23.6% retracement of that range is right around today's intraday high. That tells us that this technical range we identified a couple weeks ago in a previous video is very important. On the upside, we have a 50-day moving average right at 129.80, followed by 130.35 on the upside as an upside target. Take that out, we look at 131.62. Let's go ahead and take a look at our weekly video here. We can see the high is not too far above this 128.58 area on the weekly chart. That number is significant because it represented a retracement level related to the range from the high in 2008. Remember that double top we had in 2008 up here? That high in 2008 all the way down to the most recent relative low in 2010. So clearly the market has these levels in mind. Looking over at our monthly chart, we can see the move from December 2012 up through the high of 2014. We can look at the intramonth low coming in right around the 76.4% retracement area there. So that is definitely a key level that traders are focusing on, and that is why they took the low of the euro there this month. I want to go ahead and finish up and illustrate one key point. When we look at this 128.58 area related to a multi-year range that we just talked about, we can go back to our daily chart and we can see the significance that this level holds for traders. Let's take that down to a 1-minute chart. When we do so, we can take a look and see how the 128.58 area was impacted. That level, of course, is right around here, and we can see that stops were hit above that area. So that is proof that the markets are focusing on these key technical levels. Let's continue to see what today holds for the euro and see if it can move to multi-week highs.